As is likely obvious, I'm going to vote against this resolution. The party system is not shrinking in Ann Arbor. The Democratic Party primary saw, if I recollect correctly, about a 75% increase in participation in 2018. Secretary Clinton won Ann Arbor, if I recollect it, around 85-15. And as a person who has won a couple of citywide elections, I have some sense as to the will of Ann Arbor voters. And that will is consistent with the views of the Democratic Party. And I think that's just a simple fact. It's been suggested that our current system disenfranchises voters on the basis of ideology. I don't believe that to be true. Republicans are welcome on the ballot. They just have to declare themselves. I'm not going to help candidates deceive Ann Arbor voters about their value set. And in my view, that's what this is all about. It's about requiring candidates to declare their position on issues of local importance and ideological importance. And issues that are highly relevant to local government. As I discussed in my veto message, I believe that there is indeed a Republican and a Democratic way to run local government. Think about how you understand those party divides. How would a Republican council member, generally speaking, view the support and existence and empowerment of the Human Rights Commission, the empowerment and existence of the Independent Community Police Oversight Commission? How would such a person act in support of our climate action plan? Would they support the provision of $880,000 a year to affect the goals of that plan? Would they support $1.2 million of direct human services for Ann Arbor's neediest? On and on and on. Those are areas of reasonable partisan conversation. And I believe that Ann Arbor voters have a right to know who their candidates are. I understand that people who voted in favor of this resolution do not like the fact that I have vetoed it. I have lost votes on the majority side of 7-4 when it was needed. I have lost votes 7-4 when the 8-vote requirement arose at the very last minute because our rules allow it. I did not take insult from those who exercise their authority under the charter. We're all elected here in our various circumstances, some ward by ward, some to represent the city as a whole. We're all elected and given authority and vested with the power to and trust to act in furtherance of that authority. When people vote in a way that I disagree with, that's what they're doing in good faith, and that's what I'm doing in good faith here today. It's been suggested that no one has come forward and spoken in favor of the veto. I have received a handful of communications. I don't claim to have received a ton. They've swung both ways. The only organization that has come and spoken to me about the veto and support of it, and an organization which came out in support of the veto, and as I understand it, unanimously, and communicated that support to this council, was the Huron Valley Area Labor Federation, an important voice in our community. In the end, I believe that the introduction of nonpartisan elections to Ann Arbor would cloud the electorate. It would remove from the voters important, crucial information about candidate value sets. Our form of local government is imperfect. There are plain and obvious ways, there are plain and obvious defects. This change, however, in my view, will augment those defects. It will not address them or solve them. And so as a consequence, I veto the resolution. As a consequence, I veto the initial resolution, and so of course we'll vote against this effort to override. Further discussion?
Please.
Councilor Murray?
Thank you.